So now we discussed in the the first session, we talked about a very important part of spiritual progress, which is in fact the sign of our spiritual progress. As the Tatre says, the sign of the progress is Vairagya. Vairagya is dispassion. When we have dispassion from the worldly objects, and in the session we discussed Sharire Sanghara, that we need to go beyond the body and mind. And to go beyond the body and mind, dispassion is very important. But are we dispassionate? In fact, if you are here, all of you, all 12 I think now, 12 of you, I can say that there is this dispassion, a sense of dispassion in you. But is this dispassion complete? Because when you don't have dispassion, it leads to fear and doubt. In India, we have a saying, very famous saying, Maya Milina Ram, which means neither I got the God or the Ram, nor I got the money. So I left money for the God. Now I don't have any. I neither have money nor God. So we should not be in that situation, which leads to some fear. So we need to check, are we really dispassionate? Now, dispassionate doesn't mean you leave anything. You don't have to leave your family, your life, your profession. In fact, you can be performing all these things, but knowing all the time who you are. There are so many examples. But first I will give you a small story about a priest's dispassion. So there was a priest in the local temple, and he was known for his poor lifestyle, did not have enough money. Every day he will go around and ask for food. People, usually in India, they give if someone comes to their door. So this priest of the temple used to live a very simple life, and everyone used to believe that this person is dispassionate. He only cares about God, nothing else. One fine day, a woman went to the priest, knowing that he is one of the most dispassionate person around. She wanted to share something with him, and she told him that I am in doubt, and actually I don't know what to do. I am in such a situation. And then priest said, what happened? And she said, you know my husband very well. The priest said, yes, I know your husband. And then she said, you also know he is the biggest miser, especially in the entire village. You know that he has money, but he is the biggest miser. He cannot spend a single penny. Priest said, I very much know about it. He never donates anything to the temple, and he is, I know, he loves money more than anything else. Then she said, that's why I'm worried, because I just heard the news that my husband, he won a lottery of $1 million. Now the priest was kind of shocked. Oh my God, $1 million? And then he said, that's a good news. Why you are so afraid? Why you are so much in doubt? And she said, I'm in doubt because if I tell my husband that he won a lottery of 1 million, he might get a heart attack. And then the priest started thinking, she's right. If he gets $1,000, he may get a heart attack. Forget about $1 million. It's too much for him. So they both made a plan. The priest said, don't worry, we'll work it out. And you just call me when your husband arrives home. Just give me a call, I will come, and together we will break the news for him. So they went, waited for the husband. The husband arrived in the evening, and the woman said, our local priest, he want to come and he want to share something with you. The husband was waiting. He said, all right, call him. The priest arrived and he said, I have to share some good news with you. You have won a lottery. Now the priest calculated that if I tell him $1 million, he might actually get a heart attack. So let's start with 100,000. So he said, I want you to just relax and hear this great news that you have won a lottery, and it is $100,000. Now the person, he really was in shock. And in his shock, he said, 100,000? Really? If I get 100,000, I will give you $50,000. And the priest got heart attack and he died. So, sometimes people look like dispassionate, or we think we are dispassionate, but we are not internally. So we are still on this journey of getting more, and we are really not at that place where we can say we are dispassionate. So just check if that is hiding in you, all the desires for more, then dispassion is it will take some time. But if you feel that, yes, this is something which is more important to me than anything, and I have seen in my lifetime that it's not the money that I want, it's not the fame, it's not the material things, then maybe you are in place like Rama or Kabir and all these people. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not about where you are in your life, what is your salary, what is your lifestyle. It's more about how badly, or like I said, how passionate you are about all these things, how badly you need. So you can be perfectly passionate about achievements, but internally you can be completely dispassionate. This is what we call Karam Yoga, which means the true meaning of Karam Yoga is dispassion. Sukhe dukhe same krutva labh alabhau jaya jayau. Where sukh and dukh, happiness or sadness, win or loss, they all are equal, they all are seen equal, but you try your best, you give your best shot. When you fight, you go into the war, that's what Krishna is saying to Arjuna. When you are in war, your job is to kill your enemy, and you should try your best, kill as many as possible. So he's talking about killing people, pure violence. But even in that pure violence, internally, he's living in non-violence. So when you act like that, that's what dispassion means. Dispassion means the body is doing this because it is needed right now. And you, like I said, you do your best, you try your best, but internally you stay dispassionate. And I can tell you with my experience that it is possible. You can do it. And it is very much in your reach. It takes some time to develop that attitude.